Clarence to be speaking to Chelmsford manager Robbie Simpson after the 3-1 defeat here at Oxford. Robbie, what are your thoughts after that one?
I thought we started the game well. I thought we started the game really well. We looked like we were going to score every time we went forward, and we looked sharp and crisp. Got a deserved lead, I thought, and we continued to play quite well after our goal. And I think their first goal has changed the game a bit. I'll have to watch it back, but it looked like it was just outside the box for me. We got ourselves into a bit of a muddle. Obviously, Michael shouldn't have been there really. But yeah, I have to say, I do think it was outside the box, and I think that changed the momentum of that first half completely, to be honest with you. And I think full credit to Oxford, they played very well from that moment in until half time, and we struggled to deal with their movement and rotation, to be honest. And I feel like maybe because of that goal we went a bit tentative. I thought we started really brave on the front foot, pressing, and then we just, after they scored, we set off a little bit, and it's then really hard to change the momentum again, especially, like I said, because they were playing so well. And they get a goal, obviously before half time. I was trying to get to half time, but they get a goal before half time. But we're still well in the game. I think the wind played a big part today. It was really tough in that first half, and it's kind of understandable that when you concede a goal, you think, right, let's just make it through to half time against this wind and sit in and be a bit tentative, like I say. So. But I thought we started the second half really well as well. I thought we started how we started the first half, and we're in the ascendancy. The keeper's pulled off 2 really good saves, one extremely good save, I think, down to his right, and I think if Ty hits his shot a yard either side rather than straight down the keeper's throat, then it's in, and that's so much power with the wind as well. And the third goal, it shouldn't have killed the game, but it did. I think you could see that their third goal on the break, again, clinical from them on the break, really. We can do a lot better, we know that. We gave the ball away cheaply. We gave the ball away cheaply for 2 of their goals, to be honest. But yeah, that third goal, I think I was most disappointed after that third goal went in, because we still had 20 minutes left, and we started the half so well and were peppering their goal, really, that I was disappointed to see our body language. It was almost like we felt like we were beat, and I didn't like to see that, to be honest with you. So, and I was sort of saying to the bench, how can we re-energise us here? And we did a little bit, but in truth, we were just a bit below par after that third goal went in, and a bit below par probably in general today. And when you play a team as good as them, I think they played very well today. Obviously, they didn't play very well at Ebbsfleet, and they wanted a reaction from their players, and I think they probably got that today from them.
It's got quite a slow game. It was like with the sort of the plastic pitch, sort of a lot of passing. There was a bit of a lack of intensity in the game from both sides, or was it not like that out on the pitch?
It's just how the game is. It's tough, like you say. It's a dry, lots of rubber, 3G. It's hard to play the passes crisply. I was praying for a bit of rain, and when I saw it sort of yesterday and this morning, I was hoping that it would slicken the pitch up a bit, but it didn't. And I think the slow game, it suited their rotation and passing style, and it was tough the way they played is really tough to get that press on. And like I say, I felt at times we did it really well, but if there's one chink in the armour, as you say, then they're good enough to exploit that, and they were for, well, certainly the back end of the first half. Not so much the second half, but like I say, I think the wind played a big factor as well today. It was tough to play against that wind, and like I say, I felt like we were good with that wind for the first part of that second half, but as soon as the third goal went in, that's probably where I'm most disappointed from today.
And even though they had a lot of possession, I think 2 of their goals came from us sort of giving the ball away quite high up the field, and they countered on us.
Yeah, well, it's tough when you win possession back. We always speak about securing our first pass, and when you've been so intent on on trying to win the ball back, and with them playing so well and struggling to get near some of their players with their movement. When you win it back, it's tough. It is tough, but we know we have to be better. We know we have to be better on the ball. Like you say, we gave it away very cheaply for 2 of their goals in particular. So we just have to be better.
I suppose it's a good learning experience, because we could come back here in May if that happens and they finish in 2nd or 3rd.
Yeah, for sure, but we need 2 wins first. So let's hope we do come back here.
Yeah, we've got sort of some teams either down. The last 4 games are 2 teams in the relegation zone and 2 teams sort of mid-table-ish. So we're not playing the rivals for playoff position. So it's difficult at this stage of the season, those games, aren't they, against sort of teams down at the bottom.
So I think this league is, anyone can beat anyone in this league on their day. Each team plays differently. Not a lot of teams play like Oxford do. I'd say the 2 that are down there in the relegation zone are fighting for their lives, and there'll be intense games. And the 2 in mid-table, I'm sure that if we were there, I'd be saying to the players, show me you want to stay here next year and be here next year. So there's no easy games in this league, no matter whether there's something to play for the team or not. And like I say, we need 2 wins.
Okay, unlucky today, Robbie, but we'll move on to Hungerford at home next Saturday.
Cheers, Ben. Thank you.